I'm the temp, I'm about to juice myself. I'm a Shacktown, big dog, and it's my town. Rep Inglewood and whole hood wearing my crown. Rock that jam, Comic Q was the best man. Truth is, Baldhead ain't nothing to test, man. That's right, keep talking, I change your life. If not, keep talking, we'll bang your wife. I'm joking, bro, new king of the shine. I'm smoking Joe, Blaze World Star, and the shit still smoking, yo. First Amendment, Martin Lawrence, nigga, that's me. Fuck a joke, let me tell you what happened to me. Work hard at my trade spectaculously. Grand mode got the whole world laughing at me.
So now, bam, now I go. What up, y'all? Baldhead'S Podcast. We doing it big today. We're doing it real. We're doing it raw. I might be kind of offset in this damn camera because I'm doing this on my tablet. Something's wrong. You know, all the production shit is fucked up. But coming up, let me let y'all know, Cincinnati, y'all up next. I will be in Cincinnati this Saturday, April 15th. It's going down at Suite 31. Yeah, Suite 31. You can get your tickets online at www.suite31lounge.com. Me and my girl Fab Monroe gonna be down there. It's gonna be off the chain, one night only. So get your tickets and get ready. Chicago coming up April 29th. I will be with my man Jeff B, hosted by Marlon Mitchell. Special performance by Big Nasty. We'll be performing at the Carver Military Academy Auditorium, 13100 South Doty Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. Tickets gonna be $20 at the door. It's a special cause. What special cause? I really don't know, but I'm gonna be there for it. And if you want to have your own spa party, please go holler at my sister, my assistant, T Spa 3, Lady Handcrack herself. You can call her at 312-899-6056. 312-899-6056. It's going down. You can also check her out on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Twitter. And she also is the inventor of Handcrack. Handcrack is a shave blade. It's some lotion that do shit. I'm kind of high, y'all, so I don't really know. I know she be saying it's soft silk and subtil, whatever that is. So y'all get y'all some Handcrack when y'all holler at her. And it's going down. It's going down. So without further ado, I'm about to bring up my assistant today. She has been doing her thing down here in A. Y'all can check her out. Please put your hands together, make some noise right now for Lady Handcrack herself, Tia. Can you say something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just wanted to make sure I can hear you.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And, I got a special guest for my first, as we redoing it again, we got a special guest. One of the funniest ladies I know, hands down. She's from the D, my place where I go and try to make sure I take care of all the Coney Islands. I'm like, I got 52 Coney Islands left. They closed down some schools and they made them Coney Islands. But this lady right here has been doing her thing on stage all over the internet, letting y'all motherfuckers know what Detroit really is. And if you ain't from the D, you ain't been there. Please put your hands together for my girl, the one and only T-Barb is in the building. T-Barb is in the building with the coldest front room I've seen in a long time.
Yeah. You see my little baby mansion in the back. I do play piano, in case people want to.
Shout out to Nikki Nicole Tastes. I want to come on your show. How can I get tickets? What show? This show? You own it.
No, we probably be talking about either the Carver one or the other one you just mentioned right before that.
You want to come out to one of the shows?
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Nikki got my number. That's my motherfucking nigga. She just texted me and said that shit. When you Nicole,
she's trying to build up the fan morale. Don't dog her, Nikki.
I like all that bullshit. But when I go to motherfucking Dallas, Texas, Nikki takes me to a gas station that serves the best corn on the cob in the motherfucking world.
And I'm coming to Plano, so Nikki, take me.
Oh yeah,
I want some corn.
Oh,
Reggie, what up, Reg? What up? What's up, Reginald? What up,
Happy
Tia? Looking beautiful.
Resurrection Sunday, everybody.
Happy what?
Resurrection Sunday.
Oh, zombie world. All right, yeah. Hey, what's happening?
No, not the zombie. Did you hear the Whoa.
Somebody got online today and said, so if he came back, that mean he was a zombie. Man, I said, these niggas have no respect for the Lord or their self. They don't care. They don't give a damn.
That's right.
But, so
that's an interesting theory, actually. Never thought about it like that.
I just really think
they said Jesus was the walking dead.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Came back or had something to say, you're gonna say you better put some respect on his name. Like, why would you?
I just really think what happened was the motherfuckers who didn't help him, they did something. They got some hoes to go over there where them guards was supposed to be guarding the tomb. They had them guards and Romans. You know, the Romans already on some freaky shit.
Yeah.
Had them go over there, get busy. They moved it. They got his body on up out of there. And they put the shit back. And dude, them didn't want to explain it. Because you got to think about, back then, if you let a prisoner go, they chopping your head off. If you let this dude they didn't say they made water and wine and walked on water, you let him get loose and he was supposed to be dead, man, them motherfuckers say they been there all night, ain't nothing happened, they ain't moved. They probably moved the damn footprints. So, man, we what we gonna do? We can't go nowhere.
I mean, he is turning water into wine. So,
yeah,
you know what I mean? You gotta be careful.
He had the first disciples with him.
I mean, the world may never know. We will never know the true story of what happened. But like you say, what did you say? Happy Resurrection Sunday?
Oh, she said, happy zombie day.
Happy zombie day. The blood.
October 31st.
They also would have said cannibalism, though, if people just walk around drinking the blood and eating the flesh.
All right, Bubbling Brown, I hope you can make it. Oh, man. I got a crazy topic today. So, T-Bar, tell them about yourself. Tell them where they can check you out. I'm doing this in the beginning and the end.
Okay, bet.
Detroit.
Well, my name is T Barb. I am a comedian out of Detroit. I was a social worker for a long ass time, and I quit that to do this now. I'm going on a tour. I'm only in Detroit, brand creator. So, like Baldhead said, if you want to see some crazy shit on the internet, you can always hashtag only in Detroit. I'm straight up retired hood rat, but relapse is a part of recovery. So if you see me doing some hood rat shit, don't say nothing. And I'm going on tour. I'm coming to Chicago, April 12th at Riddles. I'll be in the Plano, Dallas area, April 16th, Toledo, Grand Rapids, Austin, Houston. And we not waiting on nobody. We're gonna go out and take a hold of it. I know y'all Chicagoans know that all too well.
We can't play. You got to make your own tour. You got to put your own shit together. If you don't, if you don't, you'll be sitting at home twiddling your thumb.
Everybody waiting on the same three people to come. Kevin Hart used to be Tiffany Haddish till she got her ass caught up in some stuff.
Yeah, had a little diaper.
Nobody waiting on Chelsea Handler to save him. I'm gonna throw her out there and Will Ferrell.
Tia, let them know what you got going on and where you coming from, baby. What you got?
I am down in Atlanta, so I'll be at Prime Time tomorrow. I will be back in Chicago for the promontory Good Vibes Only. And then this Thursday, I'll be at Laugh Therapy Thursday. That's what's coming up. And then this weekend, I'll be in Cincinnati, Ohio with your boy. And definitely, I have some hand crack with me. You already know. Hand crack.
What's up, Cincinnati? Cincinnati, make sure y'all get out because it's going to be crazy. My girl, Fab Monroe, monster on stage. And I'm promoting for the ladies. I'm promoting this Big Brother love to explain to y'all the things where y'all are going wrong, give you a man's point of view, why we do what we do, why we feel the way we feel. And y'all ain't going to change a man.
Here we go.
Y'all will change them little, I don't even know what to call them. But
here we go.
I'm just going to say it. We can't change
So you saying that a man, okay.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
No. Because I feel like some of that has been an excuse or wording that we use. You can't change a man. You can't change this. But any time that you want to achieve a new level We all know that you can't do it doing the same thing that you've been doing. So it includes change. So what is the problem with the man, woman, or anybody feeling like something is so wrong with change? If you ain't been doing it right, then what the fuck is wrong with change?
I'm talking about changing a man to a bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, sometimes a bitch ass nigga gotta go to a man. That's a change.
No, it's
That
never
is
done.
a change.
And the only reason I'm gonna say that is I could never tell a woman how to be a woman, just like you can't tell a man how to be a man. We don't have ovaries. You guys don't have balls. So there's the difference.
But so you telling me that you can't tell a person how to be a better person?
Hell no.
So if I know that you're an alcoholic, whether you got balls or titties, well, some balls do got titties, but we'll talk about that later. I'm talking about the females, even though the men titties is starting to be developed like a woman titty. I'm sorry, they ain't the same old saggy. They got a little circumference to them, but we'll keep moving. You mean to tell me if a person is an alcoholic, I can't say, hey, person, I know you a man, but I can't change a man, so I can't talk to you about not being a ass motherfucker.
T-Bob, you talking about a winehead motherfucker, bomb ass nigga. I'm talking about a man that's
I know some quality alcoholics.
I'm talking about they ain't quality if they some fucking alcoholics. They some fucking
functioning. They're functioning.
Yeah, they functioning. They breath stink. They get up late. They have headaches all the time. Fuck them people. I'm talking about the nigga that got his shit together. And when he come to you, and either you got your shit together, you want to change them. Women always want to change a motherfucker. They'll meet a motherfucker that's say like you done met a motherfucker that's a thug after a while. No, you met me when I shot that goddamn dollar store up, bitch. Now you want me to change.
So you don't believe in growth?
Yeah, I believe in growth.
So what's the difference between what you consider change and what you consider growth? Because I might meet you as a thug. I might meet you as a drug dealing thug. We might open us up a car wash because that's what we do in Detroit. I don't know if y'all do that in Chicago, but we go open us up a little car wash. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get you to open up a car wash and for you to understand that being with me means growth, or you interpret that as change.
I was already growing before you met me. A man is gonna always grow. Now a man gonna evolve into some other shit. Yeah. See, I understand what.
So you don't think a good woman helps the man?
Hold on. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you this one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in a relationship? Are you married?
No.
Shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna talk to you. You know what you're talking about.
That does not exclude
you too, motherfucker. You don't.
Well, the difference is, I think that I'm a great girlfriend and I could have been a wife, but I choose my career over that. So that's the difference. And I'm upfront with that. And men always say, just like I hear men say, well, I could tell a woman I don't want a woman. And then they always try and make me want a woman. Same thing with me. I come in with the same thing. Hey, you have to understand that my career.
You want a woman? I kind of got lost now. Now, what'd you say?
Okay, I probably had to and said that wrong.
I'm high. That's what
so you know how a man date a woman, and they always say the same thing. Well, the woman said that she doesn't want to be in a relationship. She cool with whatever. Then they always say, well, she tried to force me into a relationship, right? After they told them up front. Same thing I think happens with me, where I say I can be with you, but my career is going to be more important. And they say, that's okay. And then when they find out that my career is truly more important, it always becomes.
It ain't okay. See, let me tell you what the problem is between me and you right now. This conversation is going the right way, but we're talking about different levels of people and different situations. One thing that is true that I agree with you with, change will happen. Change can't be forced. Change can't happen because you want it to happen, and I want to happen. I'm going to tell you this. You're in a relationship with a dude. Everything's fine. His mother dies. He's going to change. You lose your job, financial situation. You're going to change. The thing of it is, can I compromise? Am I okay with your change? Am I going to be there to evolve with you instead of pushing you off on some shit and saying, man, no, that ain't how you. I can't tell you how to do it. I learned something about having kids too, that I think the balance between kids and adults is we want our kids to succeed, but we want them to succeed with the shit that we know how to succeed. Mm-hmm. They ain't gonna never understand that, and we really don't want them to go through what we went through to understand it.
Well, I think that they do. I think that's the one of the biggest problems. I was just talking to another parent about this. So my parents was dope fiends, right? Heroin addicts. They met fresh out of prison in a prison vocational program. So they didn't even know each other. So we talking about two ex-cons raising this child,
Oh,
right?
you a con baby. Okay.
Yeah. The first, I would have been the third generation of incarceration. So I'm the first generation to break the cycle in the first three. So my parents, I know a lot about prison. I've never been to prison, but I know everything about prison from my parents. And I was eating cook-ups as a little kid and didn't even know sardines. Shit. That's my palate was so sophisticated as a kid. I was eating potted meats at a young age. But anyway, I think that it's crazy when it comes to that because you.
Oh, happy Easter, everybody! They said what we did. Said I'm high.
Oh, happy Easter! Y'all must
said
hear what he said
me
at first.
She just fucked me. I'm high. I don't went to Easter. I'm like, did we tell people happy Easter?
Yeah, we do. Happy resurrection.
We didn't cancel that one.
Yeah, we didn't say that. But I feel you. We're gonna get back at that. We're gonna get on this topic. The number one topic that I have for today, and most of the time our topics run into other stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Would you please tell them about your book? I forgot this is not just no goddamn comedian and writer. She's a fucking author.
Yes, I have two books. So one is called Faith Over Fear, Tales of Retired Hood Rat, which is a motivational memoir. And I just wrote it to pretty much give life to some people. I think that we have to share our stories. So we'll find out that we inspire so many people as people who feel like they can't do the things that we do. And a lot of people think that comedians and entertainers aren't regular people. We have a regular background. And I wrote the book just to share the story of my parents getting fresh out of prison. And I went to college on my own. I caught a Greyhound bus to New Orleans. I had never been to New Orleans before. I was in gangs. I done shot somebody and beat a case. I went on to be a CPS.
My type of nigga. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ideas. So I mean, it's just about my evolution, and I want to share that to maybe inspire somebody who felt like they couldn't go any further. And then I'm a vegan, so I have a vegan cookbook called The Hood Rat Kitchen. We just re-released the book.
I have a copy.
I'm gonna have to get you a copy because I need some hand crack. We're gonna have to exchange because I ain't gonna lie. Free plug, the hand crack is all of that, and then some. If you are old rusty, dusty ass Negro, you need some, and white people too, Caucasians as well. Because I noticed that Caucasians be ashy, and they think because they
don't even use lotion.
Man, I don't know. One of my white friend was flaking. I said, "Listen, baby, you can't be flaking with me."
They don't even use lotion. The motherfuckers.
They don't use
I'm like, so they been selling lotion to niggas all these years. White folks don't even buy. You tell me.
Well, they do bad, but they do something different with it.
You don't never see them in line. You don't never.
They
see
using that jerkins for jerking.
Jerking for jerking. Yeah, but I was at T-Barb house and ate some of that food. That shit was fire, and I didn't even fucking know it. I didn't even fucking know I was eating some vegan shit. But I was hungry like a motherfucker. What you say?
The thing is, nobody wants to eat it if they know it's vegan. So you just make it and give it to them. What'd you say, T?
And he was complaining about my vegetarian meals that I be cooking. Ain't no meat in this house.
Listen, one thing about vegan food somehow could trick you into it being meat. Vegetarian lets you know, no. It's just like going over some chick house that's loose. You know you're finna get you some goosey over there, but she done faked you out. Instead of putting it in her mouth, she done blowed on it. Real cold. But vegan, vegetarian, no meat. I remember one day she was talking to me about we talking about some meat. Well, you can substitute the meat with mushroom. Motherfucker, a mushroom is a mushroom.
But I think you was eating the mushroom round yonder. I think that's about what you had.
Because we went to get something to eat, right? And you know he always tell me, I don't like nobody eating off my plate, boo, la, 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 la.
No.
So I ordered the pasta.
Shut up, Burger Dungeon.
I ordered it with the eggplant.
But I knew you was eating
Look all on my
eggplant.
plate. Yeah, so that's eggplant right there. Let me get that a little taste. Let me see what that tastes like.
I wanted to taste it
You
because
take
what
the
she
hell out of
had,
my food.
what she had, I never tasted that before. But I done ate eggplant before. But eggplant ain't no fucking meat. That was just
That's
some
a
good
barbecue
eggplant.
some today.
That was just some good eggplant.
See, it's good.
But it wasn't no good. It wasn't no meat. I knew it wasn't no meat. I knew what it was. It was some eggplant, some cheese,
So
and some
the
spaghetti.
point of the story is, Mister, I don't like nobody eating off my plate. Was eating my eggplant off my plate. That's what I'm
Whoop, there it is.
Did you hear what she said? I don't like motherfuckers eating off my plate. I don't give a fuck about eating off your plate.
You know
need to get your shit, get your discussion together, man. Get your discussion.
It's so funny because I forgot whatever I made. The other comedian, shout out to Mike Larry, he acted like he didn't want none or something, right? So then he was like, "Oh, this shit good." So then Mike called the next day talking about, "Can you give me one of them?" But Baldhead had already took the extra one.
I took some of that shit with me. I was on the train eating that shit.
But he was like, "What happened to mine?" I'm like,
"He had a cauliflower, and you bread it a certain way. When you it tastes good.
It don't taste like no. I went and ate to this place called.
One time.
What was that place in Hyde Park? I went in there and I ate with my buddy, but I knew I was going in a vegan place.
Vegan Soul.
It might have been Vegan Soul, something like that. It was in Hyde Park, but this nigga gonna tell me something. They got some barbecue wings, right? I was like, oh, okay. Let me get some wings. It was cauliflower with bread batter. Man, I ate one. We was talking. I was like, I hope this ain't no tofu shit, man. I don't like that shit. Then I realized I broke it up and I said, man, there's some cauliflower. Y'all done put some batter and some barbecue sauce on some cauliflower. Y'all bogus as hell.
Was it good? Was it good?
Little drumlets. Yes, it was good.
Was it good?
Yes,
okay.
I thought I had me some little drumsticks. One of them little ass goddamn cauliflower. I said, why don't y'all do this with broccoli?
Was it good?
I said it was good.
Thank you.
But
I think that when you got this predisposed notion,
they didn't trick me though.
Vegan, vegetarian, that's all that happened to you. It didn't have nothing to do with the food. You put it in his mind and he just was searching for that.
Well, tell somebody that when they eat ass.
That's still vegan because they ain't eating it. You actually just swallowing it and licking it. I tell people that all the time. Okay. Somebody talking about something. When you eat meat, when you down there, I don't eat that meat. I suck it. It's a difference. It's a difference.
Listen, the topic, the number one topic today is about finding out that the man that you was with has passed. But you go to the funeral and you find out you a side chick. Or the side chick done popped up there. Anybody that's online right now, have you ever experienced a situation where you found out you was a side chick when the motherfucker died? Or that you found out that you was the main chick and found out he had a side chick? Me, myself, I experienced something at a funeral that was crazy. I knew my man's wife, and I knew his little side piece. When I was in the funeral, I was sitting there chilling and shit, and I seen her come in. And she came in that imagine she came in, she got a kid too by him. I don't know how she didn't know he didn't have a wife. That wasn't my thing. I wasn't, she didn't know, but she had a kid, and the kid was like 9 or 10 when he died. So when I tell you, when she walked in with that little boy, and the little boy looked at me and waved at me, and I waved at him, I was so ready to run up out that motherfucker. Because this was my man's, and everybody and whatever went on, they knew I knew shit. I knew shit wasn't nobody supposed to know. So his wife, I done already spoke to the wife, the mama, and all of them. Them kids, old girl wanted to present herself on this day.
Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah. She done walked up to the casket with the little boy.
Was this in Chicago?
Yeah. She done walked up to the casket with the little boy, got to saying something, the little boy, then turned around to the mama, not the wife. Turned around to the mama and said, I hate that I had to meet you at the scene. I'm in the I'm telling you how tight I am. I'm behind the first row. I'm behind the people on the front row. I hate I had to meet it like this and this, but this is so-and-so's son, your grandson.
What?
Nigga, when I tell you the wife jumped the fuck up and said, if I gotta know about this little nigga right now, I don't need to know about this little nigga. That is not my kid's brother. That is not my
Wow.
husband's son. It was like she spilled it out. She didn't get no F's about it.
Like if you a secret, stay a secret.
Right. She said that right in Shorty's face. Everything. So people got the, his sisters and cousins. And one of them was like, hey man, no, y'all don't do that to her. Y'all don't do that to her. And then at one point in time, she bust out and said, Paul, yeah. She didn't say my name now. This was way before I was comedian.
You the only one know everybody.
She was like, you gonna let them do this to me? You not gonna say nothing? Hey, nigga, I was in that motherfucking pew. I wouldn't sit down. Boy, the mama looked at me with daggers in her eyes. I looked over. You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing. Been saying my name loud to the motherfucker.
Baldhead, you don't hear me.
Get your ass out. Get your ass out. Not the right time. Hey, you talking about somebody, boy, I was terrified because his mama, me and him grew up together, so I knew his mama knew what she was. Man, I disappeared for a while. I had to talk to the wife before I say something to the mama.
So I got two things.
Come on, we listen.
One is I was the sad chick baby.
Oh.
So I was that kid right there.
But kid at the castle.
I'm just glad that I wasn't that my father didn't die. Well, my sperm donor died, so we didn't have to do that at a funeral. But I was the child that should have never been here. I was the secret. Okay. So I didn't really meet most of my siblings until after I became an adult. So, wow. And some of them I still haven't met, So, and then the second thing is, I know I'm always talking about this, and I don't know if you guys know this, but T-Bob, you don't know about this part. But if you with a man, you should have life insurance policy on him. So if that man check out, baby, your baby taken care of. You take care. So if you at the funeral, you ain't really crying too hard as like if you would. And if you find some stuff out at the funeral, like, oh well, I'm good, cool. But one thing I'm not gonna be doing, I'm not gonna be paying for no funeral. Everybody come talk about how much they was in love with the dude that I was with.
Man, that's too much.
No, y'all gonna put on equally for this.
Tia, let me tell y'all something. Tia is part of the reason why the BDs and the GDs on the low end is at war. Because she done had a past and a little past and had a couple of them with life insurance policies on these niggas. And they done found out about it. Them niggas been into it.
I mean, you got to get it how you live. And I do agree with that because life insurance, first off, that's a great way for us to build generational wealth.
It always comes back to the life insurance.
It does. But that's interesting to be the side chick kid. So here is damn, what was mine? I done got high and forgot. I had one. Damn,
I got them edible, boy. I'm gonna have them up. So I had to do mine right now.
They be delicious. But that's crazy to me. I think with the whole death thing and just finding out, and the most fucked up part, excuse my language, the person that's dead can't take no accountability. It's
nothing. Not like hey, listen.
Punch him, get the fuck up. Come on, they talking to you. None of that. You just gotta
when I was in that motherfucking chair, in that row,
in that pew,
and the whole family, she said my name. Everybody in the place, it seemed like a light turned on everybody. It was like, oh, I know this nigga know, right?
Yeah, you talking about the whole church was like this.
The whole church, because that was my man. I had just got up there and said some old shit, had everybody crying. Then I looked at the casket, And that nigga looked at me like.
You say he was the mean. That nigga got up like, take my phone.
That nigga told that nigga. It seemed, I know he did, but it seemed like that nigga looked like, take it to where I'm taking it, to your death.
No, this was mine. Okay, so it's a little different. So I went to a guy that I used to date, father's funeral, and found out he was married. So when I went to, paying my respects, and what's so crazy is the father and I had the same birthday, March 25th.
Wait a minute. The father was married, or the dude you was dealing with was married?
No, the dude I had. Well, I kind of wasn't dealing with him at the time, but we had been dealing with each other for like 15 years on and off. So I find out his dad dies. He tells me I come to the funeral and read no obituary because I came late. I'm sitting in the back. Read an obituary and I see his name, and you know how the wife name when they say the wife
right now.
I had to read that motherfucker about 20 times. I said, hold on, let me read it again.
Typo.
I said, hold on.
Man,
then I looked up to the front and seen them all grieving with the girl. I started to go, I started to go look at the body while the preacher was talking. The body part been done. They about to close it. I started to go up there and do one final hurrah. But I'm classy.
What if you'd have just stood there and looked at that nigga for a while?
Man, I was staring at that nigga so hard. Then they had on matching colors too. I said, that's a bitch.
They was matching.
You could have said my daddy dad, and by the way, I'm married as well.
Look, let me tell you how men think. And it's some real shit. Say the way you found out, and you said y'all ain't even dealing with each other, right? What the fuck it matter? We ain't dealing no more. You found
what is
out
the thing? At the 15 years, first off, you shouldn't even invite me. If I ain't that deep, I don't need to know your daddy dead. Okay, you keep your daddy's death to yourself till I run into you at the store or at the gas station. You called me to purposefully say he died, and here go the information. You leave the information to yourself when you know you ain't right, or you speak on it.
He didn't make the goddamn obituary. He probably didn't know until that day of that you found out.
Well, he should have texted me and said the funeral canceled. Stay at home, boo.
Right, Kobe canceled the funeral.
We decided we just burnt his ass up memorial later.
I think if that nigga
we didn't get enough money for the funeral, we didn't have it.
We ain't sell enough fish dinners.
If y'all done went through what y'all went through, y'all had a nice time. You never had nothing about no wife coming. Hey, he protected you real good. You gotta honor that. He protected you real good.
One other situation where there was this one lady and she was dating this guy. And so the guy was playing basketball and he died right there on the basketball court. And so after the dude died right there on the basketball court, now it's time for it to get ready to have his funeral. And now she can't come to the funeral because the wife is planning the funeral. So now she's not invited. So that's how she
shouldn't be invited.
Right. But I'm quite sure his wife had a life insurance policy on him, and she did.
So wait a minute.
Back to life insurance for this one.
Yes, I'm sick of her with this shit. She need to get her own wife insurance.
She got policy on you.
What I'm saying, no, the fuck she don't. I don't sign shit around her. Got me fucked up.
Don't worry about it.
You ain't got to sign nothing with the one with what's the one with Alex Trebek on that bitch? You ain't got to sign.
Hey, one thing for sure.
How old you is if you smoke cigarettes? Come.
Doing good.
All I know is motherfucker better not have no motherfucking life insurance policy on me, and I don't know about it. If I find out about it, this motherfucker been trying to get rid of me.
Nobody ain't trying to get rid of you. It's just what it says, insurance policy.
Hey, man, I don't give a fuck. You better have insurance on your own shit. You better.
So let me ask you this about that one situation, just hypothetical. We talking life insurance. Is that child obligated to any benefits from their daddy?
Yeah.
But how do you prove that was his daddy if you ain't get the proof?
They still could do a DNA test. They still can do a DNA test.
I ain't never really heard nobody doing no DNA test for no life insurance for a side bitch.
Well, what I'm saying is like he might have Social Security. I mean, I don't know if he was just banging or maybe he might have worked.
Yeah, but it got to be proof that somehow or another she got to get proof from her son. So Tia, tell them the little scheming way that they could get because ain't no nigga just giving up no
Tia like swab the other kid's mouth while they at the school.
Now all of a sudden you a nurse at the school.
Fellas, listen to this.
Mouth, I'm telling you.
Listen to this
I really
shit,
do
fellas.
think my son grandma swabbed his mouth for real at the house.
What it wasn't his baby daddy, it wasn't his daddy?
Yeah, it was his daddy, but you know how that they just was. My son came out with blonde hair and blue eyes, and everybody was like, "Let's swap him up," except his dad. He didn't want to do it.
So
he probably was scared of you to say that shit.
At that time, a DNA test was like $1,200, so that's probably why he didn't want to do
a lot
it.
of niggas got out
He had the money. He was like, "Fuck it, it's my kid."
That's why they was going on Maury to do it.
Now they ain't had the kids. I'm telling my age that I'm a true auntie. They ain't had the kids at CVS. Like, nah, you had to really go to a place and get it done.
My daughter is 22 now. Her mother came to me with that shit because I had a real crazy situation where I was in a relationship with a lady. Good relationship, cool. One day she busted down, was like, "I need to talk to you about something." I'm like, "What's up?" She said, my sister thinks she got a baby by you. Now, where she was at, she had the lower level, her mom had the middle level, her sister had the top level. But it wasn't that sister on the top level. She had a whole nother sister with the same daddy. And I was like, "I ain't got no motherfucking baby by your sister." When she showed me that picture of the little girl, I really, truthfully, I should have been like, "Yeah, that's my baby." That motherfucker looked exactly like my son. They actually right now look like twins, but they're not twins. So I was like, well, if that's your sister, because I couldn't even remember her sister's name. It was a motherfucker, the first motherfucker I hit when I got out of the joint. And I hit her twice. And both the times I know the rubber did break. But when I seen her, I was like, damn, this is a strong possibility. That's my baby. Shit. And then the mama wanted to take the DNA test. And at that time, the motherfuckers was like $1,200, $1,500. I was like, "You pay for it." She's like, "Why I gotta pay for it?" I said, "Because if I pay for this and it's not my baby, I don't trust you enough to give me my motherfucking $1,200 back." And if it is my baby, I'm gonna be paying for way more than $1,200. So you might as well be paying. And I was like, "How did this come about anyway?" Because I had fucked with her twice, left her alone. She was already married to a nigga that was a truck driver. So when he was gone and I used to come in town,
the pivot,
I nailed her. And what happened was that dude's mama, they was all sitting around one day and she was like, "I need to ask you something. Who baby is that? Because that baby don't look like nobody in our family, don't look like nobody in your family. Didn't even, my baby don't look like her at all. My baby looks exactly like me." Nigga, the man had already did it though. He had already did the swab.
Of course, because he could afford it.
Yeah, he was a truck driver. That wasn't nothing but a light ticket to him.
So now you know why when you go for when they do child support, why the woman don't get all the money, because I think they recopping that money from that swab that
they do, or if they on welfare of any kind.
Yeah.
Listen, the worst thing about the welfare game, I want to talk about that, is why do I gotta pay her for what y'all gave her? I got a job. I got an income.
They say it's for
Send
the
my
child.
baby to me. No, I got a job. I got an income. Send my baby to me. The system does not want to send the babies to no man.
Well, most men don't really want the baby full time.
They want that motherfucker baby full time instead of paying for it full time. A lot.
Yeah, when they get them kids full time, they'll see why they paying for them full time.
Why they get them kids full
Especially
time?
for any man who don't got a good mama. If you ain't got no good supportive mama, keep the baby there.
A man ain't gonna do all that bullshit that y'all do to spend money.
Like what? Women, like eat food? Or what you talking about?
Listen what I'm saying. And don't take this as I'm talking to y'all unless y'all know I'm talking to y'all.
Okay.
A man gonna buy a kid what the fuck they need. A woman gonna buy a kid what the fuck they need and try to get the money for what they want. Because sometimes, listen, women be guilty and they want to pacify this kid because their daddy not there, but they the reason their daddy not there. A lot of majority, I would say, when they give a percentage of time, 75% of the time, women push the father away from the kid. And don't say that, And don't say that.
I ain't gonna say 75. I'll give you. I can even give you a 40. I won't say 75.
40?
I'll give you 40.
Serious?
As far as women who are not allowing the men to participate,
you know, it's two types of child support situations, right?
It's one I need the money, and it's one I need the help.
Man, look, let me ask you something. Okay, you know somebody that was raised by their parents or their grandparents, and grandmama probably had 1 or 2 jobs, a hustle, did all this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck these lazy bitches can only get 1 job? 1 job.
No.
1 job.
Why the fuck your ass was humping and was not thinking about that bill while you was enjoying that nut you was busting? Same motherfucking way. And the way I feel about it is men know the potential for the women that they are dating, just like women know the potential. There are red flags from the beginning. Now, of course, you can't know everything. That's just like with my child's father and I. We cool, but we were both first-time parents. So it's not like I had any examples to see him as a father. So if he would have been fucked up, I can't be like, well, I knew that. How could I know that? And if I would have been messed up, how could he know? But
most women
who have kids already.
Most women get a motherfucking nigga that got kids or don't got kids
and they ain't doing for the other kids.
See him with a little money. I ain't even gonna say a lot of times to be money. Pregnancy change.
That could be to keep a nigga.
Pregnancy,
you got to keep a nigga, baby.
Pregnancy,
you got the money. Pregnancy,
because a lot of women have changed. You ever see a motherfucker? They was all happy in love before they got pregnant.
Well, pregnancy is a lot. You know, Tia. Tell them pregnancy is a lot. It's not. That's one.
We don't give a fuck. Y'all let a lot get in there.
So this
that was your fault. Now pay the bill. Pay the bill.
Is pregnant, her body changes, her hormones changes, and all that other stuff. This dude, he's still the same person he was the whole time because ain't nothing changed with his biological makeup, his his physiological makeup, his psychotic makeup, ain't
that ain't our fault.
But what?
That's not our fault that the shit not changed with us, and y'all should change. Y'all ain't got fat, your nose is spreading and shit, and your man.
I mean, come on, you getting fat right with us. You getting fat right with us with them titties growing into a nice C cup.
You keep talking about them titties like they can't get sucked on. Don't nobody give a fuck.
Okay, we will suck on them loose ass titties. Be dating a lesbian.
You
like dating a lesbian.
Y'all be low and shit.
You know,
yeah, because the thing be this little, titties be this big. Might as well go with a girl.
Don't matter. You still with them.
No, I ain't with nobody. I'm something else. Nah, I'm a little different. I used to be like that. You know, I'm a little different now. They didn't let me find out it's fun being by myself.
And since T-Bob done wrote this book, she don't like niggas with titties no more, boy.
No, ever since I stopped dating drug dealers, I don't like niggas with titties no more.
Push the thumb, tighten that chest up, shouty.
Yeah. Once I stopped the drug, they go because with drug dealers, the fatter they are, the more money they got. So you want you a fat drug dealer. That means he eat good. He had all the restaurants and shit. But in regular life,
a girl is an option. All I know is, in the course of the situation, when it comes to a man being a good father already, then having a baby by one woman, and she changes, he got problems. He like, man, I'm talking about what happened with me. And when I went to court, I seen the same shit happening. When you be sitting in that motherfucker waiting for your shit, it be some low, real fucked up conversation. You'll see a nigga sit by you. Bitch ass, this bitch in here, man. Man, dog, what's wrong? My baby mom got me in here too. But then you find out different things, and then you go in there waiting, and you see them court cases how they come up. It'd be a lot of dudes that be like, I got a job, I got my own crib. Y'all ain't gotta pay for that. They really, really want you to pay for their kids' health insurance. First off, no,
that's the big thing.
When you have a kid and you there for the pregnancy, either the day of or the day after, when you in there, they come in there trying to make you sign some shit. When you sign that shit, the state is on your ass.
No, that's the affidavit of parentage, and what you're signing is that you're the legal child's father.
And that
So we
is
have
the
a lot of
way
people
the
that's
state
not
gets
the
on
legal
your ass.
dad.
Yeah, but that's the reason why the state get on your ass, because the baby mama ain't got to be the one to do it. But when she go and she ain't got no job, she want to get that bullshit ass assistance instead of going and get her fucking ass a job.
Okay, this one I'm about to give you a whole nother scenario, because I think when you come in with that predisposed notion, you already looking at it negative. Well, let's talk about somebody like me, right? Who was a social worker. I quit my job. I'm on Obamacare like a motherfucker. Medicaid powers. I love the copays because it's zero. Shout out to everybody on Medicaid. So my baby daddy had an option to throw my son on, because I'm not gonna let my son go without insurance as a choice of mine. They did whatever minimum payment they wanted to do. I told them the minute you put them on your insurance, you ain't got to make no minimum payment. That's it. So you can't call nobody a bum because we choose to use that type of insurance, and the state is going to charge the parent.
Hey, I want you to take up for yourself. Them bitches I had a baby by, that's what I'm talking about.
Because them bitches is getting hella food stamps, and you should be over there eating
when
on
they
Sunday.
could have got a job. They could have got a job. With nothing wrong with their legs, with nothing wrong with their feet. When they look,
did they have a job when you met them?
Hell yeah.
Then what happened?
Fuck with a bitch didn't have a job.
Then what happened?
Them bitch, they found out the system was sweet. Truth be told, they found out the system was
Y'all
sweet.
better stop watching them episodes of Good Times. Ain't
nobody watching them. I'm telling you, T-Bar.
Florida was too proud.
I'm trying to explain to you what happened to me. Florida was too proud, but Florida was the best motherfucking nigga need to be with. The best motherfucker, because James still had a job, and they still was fucked up because he had all them kids. I don't think Thelma was James' daughter.
Damn, so that's a whole nother episode. Why? Because Thelma, this one thing I do want to know about Good Times. Thelma was fresh as hell for them to be so broke. Why was Thelma so fresh and they ain't had shit?
Because most black girls back then that was pretty knew how to keep their shit tight. They knew how to keep their shit together.
I felt like Thelma was a booster.
She always had niggas. She ended up with an NFL nigga and fucked that up. Man, he fucked that up. No, matter of fact, then JJ had one of them fuckers deal. One of them fucked him up. I think it was JJ at one of them. Oh man,
Good Times was a hell of a saga.
This shit went way.
All the way to Good Times.
Huh?
We went from
at a funeral.
Because here we go. How many baby mamas you got, Baldhead?
Hey, we ain't gonna. That's a whole nother show. We ain't gonna do that.
I just want to know how many you got.
I did not just tell you we ain't gonna do that today. I got a bunch of baby mamas, bunch of kids.
So you one of the niggas that needed change that we were talking about.
I'm not on child support. I mean, I'm not on child support with the majority of my kids. I was on child support with the ones that found out about me in comedy. I was a drug dealer nigga that changed his life after he went to jail and then turned out to be a comedian. And when I popped up on TV, them is the worst bitches. When I was selling bitches,
you say your A1 from day one bitches killed me strong.
Man, one of my baby mama told me.
I would have just life insurance and kept the truck in. I'm just saying. You gonna help me?
You wanted to go get with them bougie celebrity hoes, and they showed them something.
And you'd have been on the news if I'd have found out. Because let me explain something to you. Them drug dealer baby mamas, they know a nigga. Them comedy baby mamas, them hoes don't know a nigga.
I'm just saying.
They know a nigga well enough to send the jury.
They know enough. They know. Them motherfucking baby mamas that don't know, that do know a nigga. They like, why them hoes take you to jail? You do what you supposed to do. What it is bitches seen TV. They say, ooh, popular, ooh, money. No, they didn't know that comedy didn't work like that. Comedy don't work like that.
It's not a residual income.
No, a motherfucker got in court with me. The daughter that I was talking about, my judge used to happen to be an entertainment lawyer. She was like, he done been on BET. I know he getting money from that because they keep playing it. That lady said, ma'am, I used to be an entertainment lawyer. Whatever BET paid him that time, that is what he got. That's what he was left with.
Now, if it would have been a commercial, she would have had a point.
That's what, and she told her that. She said, now, it's two type of things he can get. If he gets a commercial, it's a residual. If he gets a national commercial, he explained this shit to the bitch. I looked at that bitch like, these niggas don't like me enough for that, so I ain't gonna do that. These motherfuckers ain't trying to book me for some real shit. So they sure ain't finna book me over there. Hey.
I mean, I think that people perception is one thing, but to me, I think that attests to how the relationship was. You know what I mean? Because
what attests how the relationship was?
I mean, I think that if the relationship, if a person was really vested, then they'll know.
You got some. Well, you know what?
What?
I do have to start not saying every woman.
Mm-hmm.
The bitches I used to be picking and just boning.
Well, that's because
they had a sense of none of that. They had an understanding of none
had
of that.
nice bodies, nice. See, a lot of times, what men are attracted.
I should have got me a bunch of Florida effers.
You should have got no neck having bitches that cook fat back on Sunday.
But at the same time, it's like you never know until you, like I say, women change.
You know,
women
but you were being
you don't know. Women change two to three times. They change when you move with them. They change when you marry them, and they change when you have a baby by them.
I think that some of it, you don't think any of it has to do with you being vain at all, or maybe just focusing on aesthetics.
How the fuck am I vain? First off, what the fuck is vain?
Fat ass.
Meaning that you wasn't looking in the inside. You was like, this bitch got a fat ass. She can suck a little dick. I'll just go for it. You wasn't looking at the deep down.
I wasn't looking for no goddamn kids. I wasn't looking for no family with them bitches.
Obviously, you was, because you was shooting up the club.
Nah, I shot the club up on the regular. That's just what I did.
Okay, so the accountability is with you, and now you're paying heavily for it.
No, because it was two of us. Let me explain something to you how most of my kids came in this world.
Nigga, they ain't paying you no child support.
Let me tell you how most of my kids came in this world. Nutting me.
Why you listen?
What that means? So you do everything somebody tell you to do?
You don't got no dick. Y'all need a dick.
Listen, you do something everybody tell you to do. You do what everybody tell you to do.
I did that.
Oh man, you need to get some self-control, man.
I don't need to get shit now. I'm married. I don't give a fuck about no self-control.
Okay, well, now that you married, but even before, let me explain something to you. You got kids with your wife?
One thing. No, she already had us, already had mine. We've been through that drama in life. One thing that's need to be understood. I've always been around my kids, always been in my kids' life. Dead serious about them. Now that they're grown, I can tell them go on the fuck off because they ain't got nothing else coming. The thing of it is most niggas that have kids like that ain't even fucking with their kids, ain't fucking with the mama. They got to find this nigga. They might see they daddy best friend before they see they daddy. I ain't been that nigga. I always been around. So see, one thing about me is if a motherfucker want to put me in a box or a certain way, no matter what the fuck I did, I took care of my responsibility. If I wanted to or if I didn't want to, because the motherfucker took care of me. Motherfuckers around me. They know my mama, they know my grandma. It ain't no mysterious shit going on that my kids don't know about because I've always been there.
How many kids we talk about?
Even the ones that pushed me away from being around. Didn't I tell you?
I ain't say the baby mama's not.
We're not gonna talk about that. Neither.
Right.
This not the
disclosed number. Tia, how many kids you have?
How many? Well, right now,
you gotta say it back.
I have 2 adult children and one under 18.
Nerve-wracking motherfucker.
Don't do that. The other one is. Don't do my baby.
Shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought you was about to have one of his answers because it's obvious that he over there with a whole cult. He got
if I'm trying not to talk to somebody, I tell them I got about 8 children.
Okay.
Oh, they still gonna talk. They know you fucking for real.
8 children mean you got that good coochie.
And some nigga left and just told everybody, or some nigga just kept staying, kept coming.
I'm one and done. I'm in the Uno club.
You got him tied up and laced up?
No, I ain't got him tied up and laced up, but it ain't happening.
Somebody gonna put some holes in the condom for you.
No, they ain't. No.
Somebody did that to me.
You know what? My baby daddy wanted to make sure that I was gonna only have kids by him, and he did a great job of ensuring that.
And you know what else happened? I actually got that female condom today because somebody been talking about they ain't know what a female condom look like. So I grabbed one today.
Have you ever used it?
You know what? I think I tried one once.
You don't know?
Not as comfortable as the
Just
male.
had that much, so much shit up in you. You ain't know what you
Seems
had.
like it's so shut up. It seems like it's too big.
That ain't nothing but that's a
That's a what? What are you about to say?
the female condom is a parachute.
It do look like a parachute from what I've seen. It's pretty big.
So I grabbed the female condom today so that way when we do have a live again, we can actually, show people what it looks like since people act like they don't know.
Who wants to see that?
Like, you the one who always was talking about a female condom. I ain't never seen one. Blase woo woo. So now.
So you trying to say you got a female condom today? You got a female condom today because somebody said they never seen it, but I'm the somebody that never seen it. I don't remember saying that shit.
I mean, a female condom seemed like it'll be some PPP type shit. Like you just put it on your arms and shit, You
could probably stand in a female condom. I don't understand. Because some females, we want you to wear a condom where they got that condom on. Bitch, we ain't fucking. What? It's been 2 force fields in between these spaces.
You probably could smother a nigga with one of them. The female condom, put over their head and just go,
I could, because you could do it with
you is from Detroit. You think about everything I do with murder. Murder and sex. Fuck.
Now it's some dominatrix people that's gonna go home and slip that bitch on their head because they weird.
Just a male condom reverse. What up, Shaquana? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I so apologize.
Hey, Shaquana, Reggie, Indiana.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of motherfuckers. Bonnie, Reggie, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Trying to do this new format with this thing, really, it's not really a new format. It's just me doing different things on here.
Bonnie said it's a better feeling.
Oh, the female condom is a better feeling?
Me a condom and her a condom?
No, just the female condom.
Don't use one or the other, not both.
Tell Bonnie shut the fuck up. Ain't nothing better than raw.
It is a lot better than raw because you got a lot.
No, raw is
raw came with a lot of legalities.
After raw might not be better. What come out and what go in, but raw is better. Fuck. The world was made on raw. What are you motherfuckers against?
Now, I will say this depends on the woman's age, whether that's going to be that.
You say what, T?
I think it depends on the woman's age because I noticed once as I'm getting older, I noticed my hormones are a lot different. I could go like a year abstinent or a couple years. I don't know how long it's going to work out this time just because the minute my birthday hit, I was on fire. So I'm going to have a boyfriend this summer.
So how old did you turn this last birthday?
41.
Okay. When was your birthday?
March 25th.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah,
what they say about the 40s is true.
What? Did your motherfucking feet start hurting?
No. Oh, yeah, your feet do start hurting. It was my rotator cuff for me. I woke up the same day with an auntie injury immediately. But I'm talking about your hormones as far as your libido. I'm trying to be, sound
She a BMF. She a bad motherfucker.
I don't know about that part.
I know one thing. I don't understand the female condom. Because for one, if a dude put it on, he busting her. Now she taking this big ass hefty bag about her coochie.
Hefty bag.
It do seem hefty baggish.
You know what? I've seen one, and it's like a real big condom, but it's rolled up.
Go grab it right quick.
Yeah, go and grab the motherfucker so
we gotta see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the flat thing when you do it. Yeah, go on.
Hold on.
She trying to let nobody see her little dress.
It's oh my God, it's big. So you never use one, Baldhead?
Not that I know of. Ain't no motherfucker tell me. Shout out to everybody that's on Facebook. T Ray, what up, boy? 3 Ray.
What's up, Mr.
And
Fondo?
if y'all are on Facebook, please do me a favor. Share. If you are on YouTube, thank you for being on YouTube, fucking with me. Shout out to everybody that is on Twitter. Did y'all put y'all shit on? I made it so y'all can put y'all.
I mean, I can open it up if y'all want me to open it up, but I'm gonna show y'all the packaging.
Oh, okay.
I see that is a big ass fucking.
They tell you how to insert it too. You're right. It's much bigger than the mail condom package.
What the instructions say to insert it?
Read the instructions, motherfucker. We can't.
Well, let me show it first.
Well, you know what? Go ahead on. You know what? Let me go and blow you on the way up. Bam. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That do look like a little garbage, but a little hefty-ish.
Hefty. Wimpy. Bag ass.
So we have been talking about it for a while. But yeah, you stick it up. You stick it up to you.
Have you used it before?
I have not.
So are you getting ready to try?
That nigga ready to say bring back a clean one to you.
He said,
They calling it a tea bag.
He wanted to bring a clean one back. He thought it was gonna be a nasty one.
Oh, you know what? You can have your online. Good idea, Bonnie. Call it the tea bags.
oh, get it. Okay, yeah.
No one's gonna buy that. No one's gonna buy that.
I mean, people would buy it.
Nah.
They'll buy a tea bag.
Those who want
Yeah, go get y'all one of them tea bags.
You know what? Those might be good for making bitches' feet soft. Because you probably could put the lotion on and put that over their feet, like the little bag, and then they're probably moisturized real good.
You was crazy.
They be doing that. They be putting bags on hoes' feet. So now we could just use that.
Oh, I put the bags on people.
And the rim could be like the part that go around the ankle to hold it in place.
What they gonna do with that lube though?
They need that moisture. I seen a bitch with a cheese grater at the pedicure place. They need it.
And dry as feet. Instead of that, when they do that one time, then just go get them some hand crack and save their feet for the rest of their life.
Hand crack and a tea bag. Boom.
Tea bag, hand crack. That's
gotta.
Well, today we've had a very interesting show.
That's all like a sex ed class, a tea bag and a hand crack.
We done went from goddamn it, the side chick at the funeral, to child support, to tea bags, rubbers, condoms, going raw, and embarrassing them kids at a funeral. It's only on Baldhead'S Podcast. Only on Baldhead'S Podcast.
All in one show.
All in one show. T-Bar, tell them what you got going on and tell them where they can find you at, baby.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. So you can catch me this week. I'm kicking off my tour in Chicago at Riddles. We'll be there Wednesday, April 12th. Thursday, we'll be at the Toledo Funny Bone. Friday, Ambrosia Theater. Then you can catch me out in Texas. This Sunday, I'll be at the Plano House of Comedy, April 16th. We'll be in the Oculus. So I do comedy in the Oculus at the Soapstone inside of Horizon Worlds. So if you got the Oculus, meet us there Monday the 17th. Austin, Texas, the 18th. I'm doing a women's empowerment series at the Oak Forest Neighborhood Library in Houston. It is totally free. Tickets are going fast. We're talking Stepping Out on Fear. And I have some amazing panelists. And then 420, we're ending the tour at the Comedy Lounge in Houston. 420 Houston. Ronnie Chanel is my feature. So y'all pull up to the Live to Laugh short. And then Chicago's own Just Niche will be in Detroit at the end of the month. I'm doing the Laughing and Lingerie show with her. And every first Wednesday of the month, you can catch me at the Detroit House Comedy. And of course, if you're on Instagram, it's I am T Barb. That's IMT BARB, and also on Facebook, Comedian T Barb. So that's it.
Man, thank you, girl, for coming through, man. You know you my nigga. I was telling Tia, when I go to Detroit, I'm only at one or two people's house, her house or Mike Larry's house. And her son, me and that nigga be playing them video games. My nigga. How you doing?
He doing good over in this room. Probably I'm on his laptop, so he probably can't go to sleep till I get the fuck off of it. So yeah.
Well, hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl. Y'all check her out. She will be in Chicago. Do not miss them shows. When I tell you, I'm not vouching for no motherfucker because they cute. I'm vouching for a motherfucker because they funny. She just happened to be cute, and that's my goddamn friend. So, hey, thank you, girl. I love you. I'm going to hit you up. Peace out,
Thank
y'all.
y'all. Appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you. Thanks for
All
coming.
right, bye, T. We got to hook up. I know you got a show, but we got to hook up when I come.
All right, so Tia, let them know where the fuck they can, hold on, wait a minute, shit, I done put the wrong. Tia, let them know where they can find you at and what you got going on.
I am in Atlanta tomorrow, and then I'm back in Chicago for Wednesday at the Promontory and Thursday at Lab Therapy Thursday. And you can catch me later on this month. So I'll let you guys know the details. Everything will be posted on my social media and in my stories. So check me out.
Yep. Check her out.
My party.
Make sure you we gonna do that. You fucked up. Anyway, this part of the show is before I end, I gotta do my OG talk. One thing I want to explain to y'all on OG talk. Usually I'm talking to people that are in a situation that I was in before, out in the streets, out hustling, trying to find their way. You're gonna go through what you're gonna go through, but make sure you make the choice to go through it on your own. Don't follow nobody that ain't going nowhere. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be around a few people and you're going to meet people. You're going to have to be released from people. They say that God puts people in your life for a reason and a season. Those people that are in your life for a season, take from them what you got from them, whether it's good or bad. You can get good advice, you can get bad advice. But please, everything that you do is up to you. So when your choices are what they are, and the things that you have to face after your choices, make sure they was your own. Be mad at yourself. Don't be mad because you follow somebody else. And then even then, if you get mad, still be mad at yourself because you're the one that did it. Hope y'all had a good time. It's your boy, comedian Baldhead Phillips. Y'all catch me coming up. I got a few things jumping off, and I need y'all to be at Cincinnati. In Cincinnati, I will be at Club 31. That's 8021 Hamilton Avenue, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's $20 entry. You can go online and get your tickets. On the show with me, one night only, my girl Fab Monroe. Please, you can go follow, you can go check out, you can go YouTube or Google her. Fab Monroe, one of the funniest up-and-coming females out of Chicago, off the chain in Cincinnati. That's this Saturday. And coming up, I got some more stuff coming up, and I just ain't got it on the board. Back Home Comedy Smash, April 29th. Saturday, April 29th. Set It Up Productions and Black is Drip Productions. My man Big Nasty will be performing. Also on the mic, my man, the nigga who got me started, my man Marlon Mitchell will be hosting the show with my dog, the one and only Jeff B, and me. Tickets are $20 at the door. We're at Carver Military Academy Auditorium. Carver Military Academy Auditorium. It's going down. $20 at the door. Tickets are only sold at the door. We're doing it for a special cause. Make sure y'all get that. And if you in the the 30th of April, I'm gonna be in 2 places. One, I will be at this day party, April 30th at La Cumum Hookah Lounge. It is 915 Holcomb Bridge Road Street, Roswell, GA. Y'all come check it out. On the show with me is Uncle Juice. You know what I'm saying? DJ EB Sky. Ed Sky. It's going to be off the chain. Y'all can look on my page for all the information and everything. So it's going to be comedy there, and it's going to be spoken word. So I'm going to holler at y'all. And if y'all ain't doing nothing, if you watch Tubi, go on Tubi and check out Creative Hustle. Comedian Baldhead Phillips. I'm on season 4. So go check it out if you're on Tubi. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for messing with us. Any donations or anything, go to my Cash App or my Chime. And y'all can make sure y'all do y'all best before I go. Do your best. If you want some type of a spa or you want some type of party, event, fundraiser, holler at my sister T. 312-899-6056. It is T Traveling Spa. She travels manicures, pedicures, facials, foot detox, hand, foot spa, and waxing. And she's also the inventor of Hand Crack. It is a shea-based product that will leave you soft, silky, and subcu, as she says. But hey, thank y'all. As always, before I sign out, I'll tell y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for hollering at me, hanging with me. Y'all pray for me. I pray for y'all. Peace out.